Good afternoon, everyone. So welcome to my YouTube channel, Maths Satyam. So today we are going to see ninth lecture on uniform convergence of functions. In this lecture, we will study a new test to check uniform convergence of series, and that is the Dirichlet test. Okay. So let us start today's lecture. So what is Dirichlet test? Let B and X from some interval in R to R, N belongs to N. Okay. B sequence of functions such that for each x belongs to I, B and X is monotonic. Monotonic means it is either monotonically increasing sequence or it is monotonically decreasing sequence. Okay. And B and X is uniformly bounded. Is uniformly convergent to zero. Okay. Uniformly convergent to zero. If summation R goes to 1 to N, U and X is less than K for all N belongs to N and X belongs to I, we have K is fixed real number and K is greater than 0. What does it mean? It means this function, this URX. So I should write URX here. URX is uniformly bounded on I. The meaning of this is this if statement. Then the series summation N goes to 1 to infinity. B and X, U and X converges uniformly on I. So let's see its proof. Okay. It is given that B and X for each X is monotonically increasing. So without loss of generality, we can assume that B and X function is non-negative and it is monotonically decreasing. But we can adjust it accordingly as we have done after proving Abel's test and we have seen one consequence in last class. Okay. Same thing we will assume here. B and X is monotonically decreasing and non-negative. And rest things we can manipulate later if we want. Because showing non-negative decreasing function, it is sufficient to showing for B and X monotonically decreasing non-negative function. Okay. So without loss of generality, we assume that Bnx, okay, for n belongs to n, okay, and x belongs to I. Okay, and Bnx monotonically decreasing. Since Bnx function converges to 0 uniformly on I, so this implies there exists k so this implies given epsilon greater than 0, we have natural number n belongs to capital N. A natural number capital N such that 0 b and x less than k times epsilon by 3k. Okay, for all n greater than equal to n. Let's say it equation number 1. Okay. Okay. So now by Abel's lemma, we have what we have. You see this one. R goes to n plus 1 to n plus p. Brx, okay, Urx, that is Bn plus 1 x max taking q is equal to 1 to up to p summation r goes to n plus 1 n plus q Urx. Okay. Now what you will do? One thing, you take here 2k. Sorry, you should take 2k here. Okay. We can take 3k also, but it is not necessary. It is 2k. Now what about this? Bn plus 1 x. So I can write q is equal to 1 to up to p. I can add and subtract this thing, summation r is equal to 1 to n u and x. So u r x I can add u r x I can add and I can subtract same thing. Okay. Then what is this? Bn plus 1 x max summation r goes to 1 to n plus q. Q is 1 to up to p u r x. Okay. Plus r goes to 1 to n u r x. Okay. Now we see that each r goes to 1 to n plus q is also n. That is dominated by k. So this is less than k and this is also less than k. So what we have? We have bnx plus 1 k plus k. Okay. And what is the value of this? This is value is epsilon upon 2k and it is 2k. So 2k is cancel out. So we have summation r goes to n plus 1 brx urx. Here what is n plus p less than epsilon for all n greater than n and p greater than equal to 1 and x belongs to I. So what does it mean? It means n is equal to 1 to infinity bnx unx is uniformly Cauchy on I. This implies n goes to 1 to infinity bnx, okay, unx converges uniformly on I. Okay, so we have done it. Now we have proved the Dirichlet test for uniform convergence of series. Now see some examples on it. Okay. Example number 1 or question number 1. Example number 1. Now this example you see summation is the series summation n goes to 1 to infinity minus 1 to the power n x square plus n by n square converge uniformly in closed interval a b for okay a and b are real numbers and b is greater than a. So solution. So minus 1 to the power n x square plus n upon n square. Okay. Now you take this one, b and x is, you choose this one, x square plus n upon n square. Okay. So this is non-negative and this is actually strictly less than max of a square plus n upon n square or b square plus n upon n square. Okay. But this, okay. And each one tends to 0. It one tends to 0. It means max tends to 0. Okay. Okay. It means maximum of a square plus n square, b square plus n square tends to 0 as n tending to infinity. So it means what? B and x converge uniquely, converge to 0 uniformly. Okay. And you see that for each x, fixed x, for fixed x, or fixed x belongs to closed interval AB, x square plus n, that is x square upon n square plus 1 upon s. This is decreasing sequence. Okay. It means b and x is decreasing sequence. And it is non-negative as well. So by and okay. Now what about this one, this series? What is my UNX? My UNX is what? UNX is this one. UNX is minus 1 to the power n. Okay. So what is this? R is equal to 1 to n. URX. What is this? This is summation. R goes to 1 to n minus 1 to the power r. So what you will get? After solving it, you will get either it is minus 1. So what is this? It is minus 1 if n is odd natural number. Okay. And it is 1 if, 0 if n is even. So what does it mean? It means summation r goes to 1 to and urx is less than equal to 1 for all n belongs to n and x belongs to closed interval AB. So it means it is uniformly bounded. It is uniformly bounded. Okay, uniformly bounded. Now by Dirichlet test, the series summation n goes to 1 to infinity minus 1 to the power n x square plus n upon n square converges uniformly on closed interval AB, where A and B are real numbers, B is greater than. Okay. Now we see another example. Example number 2. Let alpha is in this range. Is R the series summation n goes to 1 to infinity cos n theta upon n to the power p and summation n goes to 1 to infinity sin n theta n to the power p for p greater than equal to p greater than 0. Okay, converges uniformly on in theta belonging to alpha 2 pi minus alpha. Okay. Okay. So now see its solution. Now see this series first. Cos and theta and to the power p. So what is my bn theta? What is bn theta? Bn theta is 1 upon n to the power p. That is non-negative and monotonically decreasing. That is okay. And it is always less than 1. It means this implies bn is sorry. Okay. And this stands to, so this is non-negative and it is monotonically decreasing. So for fixed theta belongs to alpha 2 pi minus alpha. Okay. Sorry, I will take open interval here, no problem. Okay. Monotonic decreasing and it is non-negative. Okay. And it is uniformly converging to 0. B and theta is 1 upon n p. This tends to 0 and this expression is not depends on theta. So it means what? It means Bnx is uniformly convergent to 0. This implies Bn tends to 0 uniformly on alpha 2 pi minus alpha. Okay. Okay. So in this question, I want to write one thing. What is actually alpha? Alpha in this range. Okay. 2 pi alpha is greater than alpha. Okay, no need to write that one. Okay. Converging uniformly on this. Okay. Now, what about this one? What is u and x or u and theta? Here u and theta. What is u and theta here? U and theta is cos and theta. Now, what is this? R goes to 1 to n. Cos and theta. What will be this? Tell me. This always comes sin and theta by 2. Cos n plus 1 by 2 theta. And in denominator it will be sin theta by 2. Okay. Okay. So what about this? What is this? This is sine theta is always less than equal to 1. Cos theta maximum. So 1 into 1 sine theta by 2. So this is, but theta is less than 2 pi. Okay, so it is positive and it will be cosec theta by 2. So what does it mean? It means, sorry, here it will be. So when it will be, maximum, it will be less than equal to alpha. So cosec alpha by 2. Okay. Because theta belongs to alpha 2 pi minus alpha. So what will be the maximum? Cosec alpha by 2. So it means summation r goes to 1 to n cos n theta is less than cosec alpha by 2. Okay. So this implies, because alpha is fixed, so this implies r goes to 1 to cos n theta is uniformly bounded. On alpha 2 pi minus alpha and n belongs to natural number. Now by Dirichlet test, the series summation n goes to 1 to infinity cos n theta upon n to the power p converges uniformly on I. Similarly, we can do the second part in this question. Similarly, we can do or so that this sine n theta upon n to the power converges uniformly on alpha 2 pi minus alpha. Okay. Now, why this is, we can show it because we also know that we need to settle down this one. This is uniformly bounded or not. Because this is, what is the formula for this? This is sine n theta by 2 sine n plus 1 by 2 theta upon sine theta by 2. Still, it will be bounded less than, same thing, because this is less than equal to 1, this is less than, this will be cosec alpha by 2. Now, similarly, you can show that this is uniformly convergent. Okay. How the result will do. Okay. So, similarly, we do. Now, okay. So, now example number 3. Example number 3. You see this example is the series summation n goes to 1 to infinity log n plus 1 x to the power minus 1, okay, into 4 n x, okay, converge uniformly on theta 1, theta 2, where okay, we have to check solution. So now you see this is infinity here. Log n plus 1 x cos nx. What is dnx here? Dnx is equal to, sorry, one thing is here. So here is not x. Okay. So Pnx is this 1 upon log n plus 1. So this is non-negative and this is monotonically decreasing. As well, this tends to 0. So this implies Bnx is Bn is uniformly convergent to 0 function. Okay. Now what about this one? R goes to 1 to infinity, sorry, n cos nx. Again, this is sine nx by 2 sine n plus 1 by 2x sine x by 2. So what is this? This is 1 upon sine x by 2. Okay. Okay. So what is this? This is equal to cosec x by 2, and this is as a maximum of cosec theta 1 by 2 cosec theta 2 by 2. Okay. So it means what? This is uniformly bounded. I can take this function. I can take this quantity as a k. So put k is equal to maximum of cosec theta 1 by 2 cosec theta 2 by 2. Then what this implies, summation r goes to 1 to infinity. Sorry, n u r x is less than equal to k. What does it mean? It means this implies summation r goes to 1 to n urx is uniformly bounded for n belongs to n and x belongs to. Okay. Now by Dirichlet test, the series summation n goes to 1 to infinity log n plus 1 cos nx converges uniformly on closed interval theta into theta. Okay. So today's lecture up to this. If you have any problem related to this lecture, you can write a comment on my YouTube channel. So thank you very much for today's lecture. Kindly like, share, comment and subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay. Any problem, you can comment on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for today's lecture. Thank you very much.